We are going to make a brief explanation about viruses and how they reproduce. Viruses are found on or in just about every material and environment. Viruses have evolved to infect every form of life, from animal to plant and from fungi to bacteria. A virus is a pack of genetic material, DNA or RNA, carried in a shell called the capsid. The capsid protects the nucleic acid. The nucleic acid of each virus encodes the genetic information for the synthesis of all proteins, while the double-stranded DNA is responsible for this in prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Reproduction of viruses. The structure of viruses allows them to succeed in the main mission, reproduction.
The lytic cycle is one of the two cycles of viral reproduction, the other being the lysogenic cycle. The lytic cycle results in the destruction of the infected cell and its membrane. A key difference between the lytic and lysogenic phage cycle is that in the lytic phage, the viral DNA exists as a separate molecule within the bacterial cell and replicates separately from the host bacterial DNA.
The location of viral DNA in the lysogenic phage cycle is within the host DNA. Therefore, in both cases, the virus phage replicates using the host DNA machinery, but in the lytic phage cycle, the phage is a free-floating separate molecule to the host DNA.
Now I'm going to explain the lytic cycle. Once attached to a host cell, a virus injects its nucleic acid into the cell. The nucleic acid takes over the normal operation of the host cell and produces multiple copies of the virus protein code and nucleic acid. Once produced, the protein codes and the nucleic acids are assembled into the new viruses. As the host cell fills with newly assembled viruses, it bursts, just like a balloon with too much air. The host cell then dies, and the released viruses begin searching for the next host cell. This type of viral reproduction is called a lytic cycle.
Let's explain now the lysogenic cycle. The lysogenic cycle is found in some viruses, such as herpes and HIV, which enter the host cell but remain hidden for years. Even though the viral nucleic acid becomes part of the host cell's chromosome, it does not seem to affect the functions of the cell. At some point, however, the viral nucleic acid becomes active. It separates itself from the host cell's genetic material, takes over the functions of the cell to produce new viruses, and destroys the host cell as the new viruses are released. This type of viral reproduction is called a lysogenic cycle.